Hey chaps, this is Matt from Awesome Road Trip, and this is another trail review. Going for a bit of a run to do the second of the two Kingfisher Trails at Ebb and Flow in Wilderness, South Africa. We walked the other one yesterday, did a bit of jogging. Now I'm going to go try this one. Not a long trail, it's about 5k's there and back, but I've also got to do 5k's to get there. 5k's back, so it's about 15k's. Taking a bit of a detour along the abandoned railway. I'm not sure it'll end up in the same place, but hopefully it does. Otherwise I'll have to take another detour. Walking across a slightly dodgy, very rusted old railway bridge, but it seems strong enough, I hope. Reached the end of my detour, and now I'm back on the road. I have to go find the start of the trail, which I think is just up here. I have to assume I'm first on the trail this morning because I'm running through a lot of spider webs. Just had to pull a spider out of my hair, so many spider webs. Not happy with the spider webs. I'm gonna get a stick. My stick. You're running alone. You often have to use nature's tripods. I've just finished the Brown-hooded Kingfisher Trail. It ends at this waterfall. It is a return route, so not a circular route. You have to go back the way you came. And it is just less than 5k's. According to my watch, it's about 4.2, I think. There's a lot of river crossings. They say at the beginning caution about slippery rocks. There's a lot of slippery rocks. I would exercise caution, especially after some rain. There's mud and puddles and slippery rocks. There's a lot of fallen trees. There's been some heavy rains recently, so I don't know if that's always the case. It's a very rough trail, and I wouldn't recommend it for families, especially with young children. It's not a particularly difficult trail, but it is very slippery, a little bit treacherous at times. If you're going to do one with the family, I'd rather recommend a much longer, but much more family-friendly half-collared Kingfisher Trail that we did yesterday. That one's about 7.5k's return, but it's on boardwalks and much more manicured and friendly. It's a beautiful trail, this one. If you like wild, kind of jungly trails, this one is for you. Definitely not as kept as some of the other trails, and you also need a permit to get here, so make sure that you have a permit. It's better for conservation to keep the trails up, so get a permit. And that's the end of the Brown-hooded Kingfisher Trail. Now just the 5k's back to the camp.